Ladies, gays, theys, everybody in between, the Instagram is popping and you're definitely going to want to go check it out. I just made a chai scented candle. It has a whipped cream top to it, and then the base of it is chai scented. So it's absolutely delightful and delicious. So if you want to go see how that was made, it's over on my Instagram, as well as a bunch of other cute witchy things. But this is part 1 of my series, A Witchcraft. So definitely go look over there. It's so fun. Yeah, it also has a woodwick crackling candle middle. I am so particular about my middle candle things, and there's not a lot of them that have this beautiful chai scent, so I really just wanted to customize it and make it something super yummy and super delicious. So definitely go check that out if you guys would like to make your own candles, and follow me over there. So yes, baddies, so let's go on ahead and get right into today's video. Woo! Alrighty, hello everybody and welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. Today we are going to be doing what are their thoughts and feelings about you. And hello everyone, if you do not know me, my name is The Dick Witch. I am a psychic medium as well as psychology baddie. So if you like that, oh my god, I totally didn't even get to mention you guys. In the Instagram, we are going to start doing more book stuff because in the future, I am going to own a witch library, okay? I'm putting it out here. All of you guys are going to come visit, and we're going to have a lot of fun together. But in the meantime, I am reading a ton of really good books and collecting a ton of really good books, and I just am going to start sharing some of that on my Instagram. So if you guys like vintage, psychic medium, spirituality, astrology, just a lot of really, really fun stuff, definitely go check it out also. Oh my god. But yeah. So today's reading is going to be all about how this person thinks and feels about you, as well as their future actions. Because that's one of the things that I felt like I was really missing in tarot card videos and everything, was okay, I would understand how they're thinking and how they're feeling about me. Great. What are they going to do? So that's exactly what we're going to be answering today. Going to get nice and detailed with it. So we've got 4 piles for you guys. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Yes, my lovely ladies, gays, theys, and everybody in between, this is happening, and it is going to be such a wonderful reading. So, yes! Okay, pick out your pile, and I will see you when we get there, okay? Goodbye! Candle ASMR. I just love how that sounds. It's so gorgeous. Okay. Alrighty, hello to those of you who chose pile number 1, the Femme Fatale. I am so excited to read all about what this person is thinking about you and their next actions, but let's first start off with a little bit about how they sort of view you guys. So with the Femme Fatale here, let's read a little bit about it from my Britney Spears Oracle deck. Let's read a little bit about it. Britney's 7th album, Femme Fatale, was made for the clubs. Ooh, okay. She experimented with EDM and kept the party going all night long. Femme Fatale was the more upbeat sonic sister of Blackout, with more glitter and flashing lights. Oh, I love this. The Femme Fatale's energy is contagious. She encourages you to be your most fun and fabulous self, to shake off your worries and go out dancing. Grab the champagne, put on your leather jacket, and head out into the night. You never know what magic is waiting for you on the dance floor. Oh my gosh! Okay, so I love this. Right away, I feel like you guys are such the life of the party. You guys might love to go out. You might just love to party, be out there, be out and about. You might be very extroverted, but even if you're introverted, you might just be the type of person that's the hidden gem. So whenever you do step out, people are just very impressed by your vibe overall. You guys are just very just so fun. Everybody wants to hang out with you, I feel like. And yeah, I feel like I just heard the drinks are on me. So you guys might get a lot of drinks on you, or not on you, sorry. on other people. Like, you just might get them for free because you're just like that hot, especially with more glitter and flashing lights. Like, I feel like you guys are just so sparkly, fun, spontaneous. I feel like this person really views you as the type of person that, yeah, really encourages them to be their most fun and fabulous self. So I feel like this person just really feels like they can be themselves around you. And not just that, but they also feel like they have the most fun whenever they're with you, okay? So that's really exciting. Yes, and I feel like you guys might like champagne. You might like to wear especially with the leather jackets here, it just kind of gives me the vibe of like, you just look like so sultry. Like, you're very Black Widow kind of energy. I don't know like why it's coming to my mind, but that's like the energy that I'm getting, like the Avenger, the Black Widow, her whole outfit. I just feel like you guys are just like very, like, might be skin tight, a lot of black, a lot of leather, a lot of like animal print, potentially studs, glitter, you know, like you just really, really stand out even with your fashion. And I just feel like this person is just so drawn to you, so magnetically drawn to you. And yeah, especially with you never know what kind of magic is waiting for you on the dance floor. I also feel like this person really sees you guys as like a very good dancer. And like whenever you're out, you just carry yourself so well. And this person is very impressed by it, as am I. Yeah, and I feel like, again, your energy is completely contagious. So, like, you just really bring something to the table that other people just, like, energetically cannot, you're just amazing. Like, they cannot even match it, you know? Because I just feel like, again, since your energy is contagious, it doesn't matter what other people are bringing to the table. Like, if they're kind of bringing, like, bad vibes or they had a bad day, I feel like you guys will just instantly, like, turn this thing around and get the party going. And you guys will be like, no, okay, we're not going to think about that. We're not going to focus on that. We're just going to have fun, okay? So, yes, I love that. So that's kind of how this person views you. Like, so they might just hear a lot of things, like, through the grapevine about you guys, like, going out. They might see you guys going out, like, on your story and stuff. Yeah, like, kind of watching you guys from a distance. I feel like this person definitely watches you guys like from a distance for sure. Even if you don't think that they are, I feel like they are. So take that how it resonates. 8 of Wands here. I feel like this person is thinking about communicating with you guys. With the Devil energy here and the 6 of Swords, yeah, there might have been some sort of like distance or something that might be making this person feel like they can't reach out to you. It might be like self-sabotagey, but it doesn't have to be. I just feel like you guys are so attractive. It's like, you know, this person says, I think that you have other options. So they definitely feel like they think that you guys have other options because of maybe how much you guys go out or just like the people that you hang out with. You might have, you know, friends of all genders. Like, it doesn't really matter for you guys. You just are there to have fun. And I really feel like this person is super intimidated by that, like just a little bit intimidated by that, but they want to reach out to you guys. They definitely watch you from afar. They love to stalk your social media. Yeah, like I'm literally just seeing them like watching your stories, just going back and looking at your account, resisting looking at your account. Yeah, especially with the Devil here, like it just gives me major like you are the temptress kind of vibes for this person. Like they're very tempted to talk to you. They're thinking about talking to you. They're thinking about the fact that they do not know what to say because of this like maybe a little bit of distance here. Like you guys might like have physical distance. It might just be like difficult to talk to you guys because again, like just this air of intimidation. Like I just feel so intimidated being in your presence. Like that's kind of what I'm hearing from this person. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, wow. The Death card like really wanted to come out there, so we'll let her shine, I guess. Hello. Let's see here. The Death card. Yeah, I feel like this person like wants to put an end to like this distance for sure. They want to come forward. I feel like they're very passionately driven towards you guys. They think about dating you guys. They think about like offering up something for real to you guys. They think about messaging you all the time though. Like with this Page of Coins and the 8 of Wands, it's like they literally just like need to speak to you guys, you know? Yeah, and it's almost like, yeah, like they just want to put an end to this distance because they feel like it's not really helping anything. Especially because they're so passionately driven towards you guys. It's like any level of a relationship with you, I want. That's what I just heard as I like went over the Hierophant. I just heard like, it does not matter. Like, I will be your friend if that is what it takes to be close to you. Because this person just wants to be closer to you. Yeah, they just want to close this gap of distance. Make it easier to talk to you. They want to make it easier to talk to them as well, because maybe they felt like they've been a little bit closed off just because of, you know, options or people that you have around you guys. Like, again, you might be like that party kind of person. You just are out and about, or maybe not even partying, but just like traveling a lot, you know? Going to a lot of different events and gigs, and you are out there in the world. Yeah, and especially with the Death card here, this person is just like, I am over this. Oh my gosh, yes, talks about rebirth. Wow, so that's really beautiful. I love this for you guys. Yeah, I really feel like this person just wants like a rebirth with you guys. They feel like there's a lot of potential here, especially with the fertility and like the Knight of Wands sort of energy. Like, it's very like passionate. There's a lot of passion. They're very devoted towards like transforming this connection, which I love that. Like, they really just want to like change the connection into something that's a lot more positive and easy. And yeah, because they're like, it's just so hard to talk to you guys, you know, like it just really is. Renewal, optimism. Okay, so that's funny. Renewal and rebirth. And true love, remember me, and respect. Okay, yeah, so this is very clear message. There is some sort of distance here. You could be thinking a lot about this person or dreaming a lot about this person, especially because like of the Death card here. It just looks like this person is like asleep. They might be getting a lot of like downloads in their sleep. You might be getting a lot of downloads in your sleep, because I just feel like that's the time when it's like the easiest to talk to you guys or to them. It's when you're sleeping, both of you. I feel like it's the easiest to get through here. That's what they're saying. Yeah, it's a little difficult, you know, because you guys are so preoccupied with your life, and that's okay. There's a lot of experiences. But I feel like, yeah, the angels here are really trying to send you guys some signs, and it might just be a little bit hard to get through to you guys because of how busy you are. So just be looking out, taking notes of your dreams, keeping a notebook by the side of your bed. Okay, let's get a little bit more in depth here about their thoughts about you. What are they thinking? A little bit of their next actions here is definitely going to be a message. Like, you guys can 110,000% expect a message here. Yeah, like, what's the kind of vibe against spirit guides? It's like, oh, okay, what is it? It's like I know this person's going to reach out to me. Like, they have to. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Whenever you guys are like, you know, thinking about like, oh, I don't know if no, okay, they have to. Like, they're literally thinking about it so much, I feel like. Yeah, your kindness has changed my life. Don't trust me. Okay, so there might have been, especially with this devil energy here, some sort of like devilish tendencies. But again, it's like, it's a sense of like, don't trust like what I'm putting out there, because it feels like it's very deceptive to what they actually feel. Yeah, it's very passionate and strong. Like, there's so much fire and heat coming off of this pile in particular. I love it. You guys might be fire signs. You don't have to. Yeah, I heard Aquarius and Libra as well. My partner laughing in the background. I'm planning on messaging you soon, you guys. I cannot make this up. Hello. Okay, hello. Look at that. So, Page of Coins, 8 of Wands, and I'm planning on messaging you soon. So again, like, literally just say to yourself, like, they have to reach out to me. Like, duh. There's no way that they just can't, because it's like they're so obsessed with you guys. Like, there's so much obsession going on here, a lot of thinking. So there's their next action, since they're planning on reaching out to you guys. You hurt my feelings. And reach out to me, please. Okay, so maybe they're like really wanting you guys to reach out to them again, because they're definitely planning on you guys messaging them soon. Or what? What am I even saying? I said again for no reason. So maybe you guys like already reached out to them, and so that's why you guys are like hesitant to reach out to them. And so it's kind of like driving them nuts a little bit. And so they're gonna like actually end up intervening and messaging you guys. Yeah, because they're very just like adamant on it. Even if you guys like just message them, they definitely want you to reach out to them again. So that's beautiful. Oh my gosh. This is really exciting. Okay, let's get a little bit more information about this person. You are the reason I keep going, and your kindness has changed my life as well. So I really do feel like this person, like when they're not around you, it just doesn't feel like their life is complete, if that makes sense. They really feel drawn to you guys. They really feel like, with the true love, remember me, and respect, like, they just want you to think about them and remember them, basically. because they think about you and remember you so much. Yeah, Page of Coins. I feel like this person might even be like asking you guys out here pretty soon too, like on a date, especially like because it feels so physical, especially with the Page of Coins here, like that can indicate like some sort of event. So they might be messaging you guys soon, or like if you guys are the one to message them, then like either or, it doesn't really matter. But I just really feel like, I've been trying to distract myself from the feelings. Literally, exactly, you guys. This is exactly what I'm saying. And I've been having regrets. Yeah, because I feel like they're like not saying anything, or like they've been having regrets of the past or something that went wrong. Yeah. Don't trust the way that they're sort of coming off though, because it definitely feels like it's a lot deeper here, especially with the Hierophant. Like there is a want and a need, and with the Knight of Wands, it just gives me a lot of like passion. Like this person is very passionate. They're very driven. They're trying to distract themselves from their feelings, but it's just not working clearly because they're gonna message you, and they're planning on doing it very, very soon here. So expect that coming in here. Yeah, they're getting lost in the memories, so they're absolutely thinking about you guys very heavily and very frequently as well. Yeah, they're thinking about you guys all the time, all of the past memories that you had, maybe some of the things that they went through, again, that they regret, because they're having a lot of regrets here. I will be back. Okay, that's not clear enough. And I want to get back together. Okay. So this person could definitely be like an ex sort of energy. This could be situationship sort of energy. Like it just seems like there is a want to get back together. This person is definitely going to be coming back into your guys' life here very, very soon, which is very exciting. Oh my goodness. I keep writing and deleting messages. Okay, so if you're wondering like why they haven't reached out yet, it's just because they don't know what to say exactly. It feels like this person definitely puts a lot of thought into their next actions, especially when it comes to you guys. Because again, you guys are such like a femme fatale energy. Like they're afraid that you are just going to sort of rip their heart out with no remorse. And they're very scared of, getting to know you guys. Yeah, but they want more than what you guys have. And they want to be like you. So there's definitely like a lot of like, they want to be like you guys. They want more than what you guys have, which could just literally be like friendship. And then once they kind of get into friendship, then they definitely want to get back together or start sort of thinking about that, or, discussing that, seeing where that could potentially go. But yeah, they keep writing and deleting messages. That's why they want you to reach out to them, because it would like almost make it easier for them to talk to you, than to just like, I don't know what else to say. It's like so hard to iterate the feelings sometimes, you guys. But yeah, they're definitely getting lost in the memories. They're thinking a lot about the things that coulda, shoulda, woulda done. They keep rewriting and deleting messages. This person could be away from your life, like physically, as in like physical distance, or just like a mental, emotional distance, or maybe a mix of both. Or, it could also just be like a timing distance thing, like you just haven't talked to each other in a while, or like, again, like a mix of all three of these things. And this person just doesn't feel like their love is enough, which is so sad, because yeah, you guys are like that bitch, like obviously you came up as a femme fatale, but still, like I feel like you guys have a big, large history with this individual, and there's a lot of like optimism here, especially when it comes to renewal of the connection. So I feel like this person is feeling very good about potentially renewing this connection. I feel like they are extremely attracted to you guys. Yeah, especially with the Hierophant energy here. Like they definitely want to wife it. They want to take it to the next level. they really feel like you guys are super kind. So yeah, I feel like anything that's holding them back will be sort of diminished because they'll just sort of remember how nice and how kind you guys are. And then they'll be like, oh yeah, okay, this will be easy. And then they'll approach you guys and then everything will just be nice and smooth. I've been thinking about you a lot. Hello. Literally, I feel like, yeah, especially with I've been trying to distract myself from the feelings. Like, I definitely just feel like this person is absolutely trying to distract themselves from the feelings. They literally like have been just thinking about you guys so much. And again, I feel like that's where it's sort of coming in with like the dream sense too. That could be again why you guys are dreaming about this individual. But if you're not interested in being with this individual, then I definitely suggest that you cord cut, cleanse, hit the block button if you really don't want this person coming back. Just really protect your energy. But if the rest of you guys are sort of like unsure and or like positive feeling towards it, then I say just like feel it out, like go for it, because this is gonna be super fun. Yeah, my intentions are pure as well, so that's good. Yeah, because especially with like the don't trust me, I got a little bit worried there, but I really just feel like it's like don't trust what they're putting out there because it's not correct to how they're feeling, and their intentions are actually very, very pure. So you might see them as sort of a devil energy, maybe due to the past or past people that you have put up with, but I really feel like this person has leveled up, okay? Even if they are that past person, they have really, really, really leveled up. Yeah, and they're confused. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. They don't know where to go. Let's get a few more of these cards as well. Yeah, dark magic, curses, hexes, and hidden truth again. So I totally feel like this person is just hiding a lot from you guys. Yeah, and there's going to be a major declaration of love coming in here for you guys, especially if you're hopeless romantics. Then I totally feel like that is going to be the case. And it's just going to be absolutely perfect. Everything that you've ever dreamed of. And yes, I love this so much for you guys. So yes, those are the messages that I got for y'all today. This is who is thinking about you. What are they thinking about you? How do they view you? And what are their next actions? So yes, this one was pretty straightforward and pretty easy. So that's why it was like pretty short, but I feel like you guys kind of get the vibe. You know who this person is, so yeah, trust it. It'll come through. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Do not forget to look at all the information down below, especially if you want to be featured in an episode of the Dirty Talk podcast. Yeah, my throat chakra is very blocked in this group, and you can totally tell because of this person. The writing and deleting messages, like there's a lot of throat chakra blockages going on here. There we go. Okay. But if you guys definitely want to be featured in an episode of Dirty Talk, check out all the information down below. My email and everything is down there. So yes, I'm super excited for this. And I will see you guys very, very soon, okay? Goodbye. Yay! Alrighty, hello to those of you who chose pile number 2, the gorgeous movie star group. Oh my goodness, I am so excited here. Wait, let me pull this forward just a little bit. There we go. Alrighty, and let's go on ahead and read a little bit about how your person that is thinking of you views you to start out. I'm super excited. This is coming from my Britney Spears Oracle deck. So let's go on ahead and flip to the right section. Alrighty, and the book says, it was only natural that Britney would land a starring role in a movie at some point in her career. And she did just that with the 2002's Crossroads. Britney lands Lucy, a young woman stuck between girlhood and grown-up who embarks on a road trip with her 2 best friends to find her mother. Taking on a full-length feature film was a risk, but one Britney was willing to take. Ooh, okay. And Crossroads has enjoyed a renaissance in recent years. The movie has taken chances and tries new things. You should too. Okay. So I love this group. I'm immediately getting just like, this is my very spontaneous sort of energy coming in here. There's a lot of spontaneity. I feel like you guys love to try new things. You love to take new chances. You love to travel to new places, see the entire world, adventure, just really go on trips and yeah, just see the entire world basically. I feel like this person definitely views you guys, especially with like embarks on a road trip. Totally, yes. I feel like this person just totally sees you guys as the adventure bug of the world. I just heard that they want to take trips with you, so that's really interesting. That's coming in here. And I feel like, yes, let me get the little bit rest of this. Stuck between girlhood and grown up. So a lot of you guys could definitely be like in that sort of era where you're sort of maybe like stuck between one phase in your life and like the next glow up. And so this is really your sign to really step out and shine and allow yourself to be the movie star that you are. I feel like you guys could be in feature films because of how wonderful and beautiful and spectacular you are. And again, just very spontaneous and open to travel and open to new events and everything. So I could just really see you guys like going to hotels, going to events, meeting new people, being just the little celebrity that you are. And I love it. And I feel like that's exactly how this person views you, is they see you as a little celebrity. Even if you're just like a local celeb or whatever, you don't have to be like an influencer or anything like that. But I just really feel like this person just sees the star in you and they absolutely love it. So let me get a little bit more information about what this person is thinking. Woo! Okay, so we have the sun card here. Yeah, and especially with this card, how she's like smiling. I feel like your smile just lights up the entire room. I feel like you guys are such a positive and beautiful sunshiny energy, and people just really look up to you for your optimism, for your kind remarks, and just the way that you really handle yourself with such grace and gratitude. I love it. Okay, 5 of Cups here and the Queen of Swords. Wow, okay. So you guys could have definitely cut somebody off here or gave somebody the cold shoulder. This could be a friend. This doesn't necessarily have to be a partner. The last pile was very love, whereas this one feels like it could go either way. But especially with the 5 of Cups here, I feel like yeah, or this could, you guys could actually have multiple people here, because I really feel like there's a lot of people that are just thinking about the previous mistakes that they made with you, and there's like somebody. Like, I really feel like there could have been somebody that was like on their shoulder, like a third party that was sort of like, yeah, like it's okay, like, you know, like this person doesn't really mean anything, you know, or whatever. And you guys are actually internally, or sorry, your person actually is very internally very sad and disturbed about the situation, and they're not very happy with the choices or the selections that they've made, especially when it comes to like partnership or friendship. If there was a third party situation, they're not very happy that they chose this other person over you guys, because they're starting to realize just how big of an impact and an influence you guys had in these people's lives, especially with the 5 of Cups here. Like, I really feel like people are looking back on past mistakes. They're realizing like how beautiful, and again, you guys could have gone through like a major glow up. So like you guys could be on a different level right now, like actually going to the red carpets, seeing the world, and just being in your beautiful sunshiny energy, taking no bullshit, you know, only going after what truly makes you happy. And if it doesn't make you happy, then you're not going to say yes to it. And I think that that's totally okay. And I think this person sees this and they're just a little bit like, I feel like I really effed up, you know, like that's exactly what I'm hearing. This person just feels like they really effed up. They should have, you know, been there for you guys. I feel like they shouldn't have chosen this other person over you, especially if that's kind of the circumstances or the case, because I feel like this person could have been speaking a lot of like negative or bad things in their ear about you guys, or they just were not very fond of you guys for whatever reason. And ever since then, this person has like started to notice that that the reason why this person wasn't very fond of you guys is because you guys are just glowing. Like, you really light up a room, and it can make a lot of people like envious of you guys. Yeah, like I literally just heard the song Sympathy is a Knife today by Charlie XCX, now featuring Ariana Grande. Hey, love her. And it's just like, it basically talks about how all the sympathy, even when you get up to the top, is just a knife. Like, it's basically just like fake, because, and it doesn't feel good either. That's what they mean by like, is a knife, is it doesn't feel good, because like when you're at the top, you know, people are kind of just waiting to see you fall and trip and fall on your face, you know, and not get back up again. And I feel like that's just simply not the case for you guys. Like, you guys are really going to get back up in life. And I really feel like you guys are just thriving, and you guys, I feel like, aren't even going to touch the bottom, you know, like you've just been sort of gliding and gracefully gliding, and people are seeing this, and people are starting to recognize like, maybe I did make the wrong choice, you know. This could be friend or partnership again. Or both. You guys are just like kind of like, bitch, you know? Like, people are a little bit jealous, a little bit envious of what you guys have going on. but it's only your destiny. Like, it's literally in your destiny. It's literally written in the stars. It's written in your cards here today that you guys are destined for big success and big wealth and big money. And I feel like that's what like these third parties like could have sensed about you guys. And that's what really sort of like influenced them into like telling this other person like, no, like, you know, you don't want them, because they like, how should I say this? Like, the biggest prize to them is this person. Whereas, like, the biggest prize to you guys in life is just life itself and, like, existing and being alive and living your life to the fullest. And, you know, like, this person, the third party's, like, entire purpose was this other person. So that, like, kind of sucks. Like, because they just realized that they're never going to be as good as you guys. And so that's probably why they had to like tear you guys down. So I feel like that this person is just really like putting all of these puzzle pieces together. And so that's why we're sort of talking through it today, because I really feel like this person has been doing a lot of work and a lot of, you know, thinking to themselves and healing and sort of recognizing like the priorities in their life and how much of a big priority you guys are. Yeah, because again, you guys are honest. Like, you might be like blunt and straightforward, but you guys are honest. And I feel like that's so much more valuable than the people pleaser, four-eyed people eater kind of person over here. the third party, you know, like you guys are just like blunt. And again, that could have like initially pissed off the person that's thinking of you guys right now. That could have initially pissed them off because you guys are so blunt and you're so straightforward. But I feel like now that they're looking at it, they're realizing that like that is more of the energy that they want in their life. Like, they would much rather have somebody just be like straight up and honest with them than somebody just trying to make them happy and actually ending up allowing them to fail, you know? Because like they're like, oh, well, you're happy. It's like, no, I wanted to succeed. You know, I didn't just want to be happy, because like succeeding to me is being like happy. And like, I will be happy even if I don't succeed, but it just feels like this person like put, you know, like a lot of emphasis on that. And yeah, you absolutely do not need success to be happy. And I feel like you guys realize that. You realize that you didn't need this other person to be happy. You realize that you don't need anything or anyone to be happy. Like, you guys really just need yourself. And that's all. Like, you guys are just very straightforward and straight up. And a lot of people will respect that. But I feel like this person couldn't handle it, to be honest. It's a little like, yeah, you guys are just straight up. You're not afraid to speak your truth, to speak your mind. Okay, yeah, I get it. This person's very sensitive, too. I feel like they might not come off that way, but they're actually very insecure and very sensitive. And so, yeah, so that's why it can be just a little bit difficult for them sometimes to hear what you have to say, because you guys are very straightforward. Yeah. Okay, let's get some more information here. But they love that about you. That's what they're sort of learning, is that like they love that and they need more of that. Because if they actually want to like get ahead in this lifetime, like they can't just be around people that are yes men, you know, that just tell them what they want to hear. Yes, there we go. They need somebody like you that tells them what they need to hear. I love it. Okay, I love this so much, Spirit guides. You guys are incredible. Yeah, I really do feel like this person is like a soul sort of family connection to you guys, a soul mate. Especially with the Four of Wands here, it feels like you guys are very divinely connected to each other. With the Sun card, like you guys just light up this person's life. You really just light up a lot about them. Yeah, with the Page of Wands here, this person is like just gazing off into the distance thinking about you guys. Like gazing off in the distance thinking about you guys, you know? Like that's really what they're doing, is just spending a lot of time alone and like having a lot of introspective time. Because they realize that like when they're around this other person and they're trying to like think correctly about the situation, the other person just immediately sort of like skews it to be in their benefit. And they're like, I don't need to hear that. Like, that's not what I need to hear. That's what I want to hear, but that's not what I need to hear. Yeah, they need things from a new perspective. Like, you guys bring a new perspective. You bring in fresh energy. You're like, you don't have to look at it this way because it's actually this way, you know? like, you guys just really flip things on its head. You're very empathetic, but you're also very like, like you give people the shove when they need the shove. And I love that about you guys. Don't ever, ever, ever dim that for anything else. Okay, I'm gonna scoot this over. Scoot some of this wax over here. Yeah, never forget friends who are absent and remembrance. Okay, so that's really interesting because the last pile literally gave us the true love, remember me and respect, whereas this one is giving me never forget friends who are absent and remembrance, okay? So I feel like, again, this has to deal with friends. For like the majority of you guys, this is going to be a very like friends heavy sort of situation that we're dealing with here. But for some of you guys, this can also be like a connection, you know, a partnership, a situationship where you guys maybe would have been really good friends on top of also having the partnership with the connection as well. And this person sort of not only got in between the relationship, but maybe also got in between the friendship as well. Yeah, insincerity, pride, and toxicity. Yeah, they really just like let their pride get the better of them. This third party, like, and this other person too, because they, like, maybe this friend was even like, well, what would people think of you? You know, like if you dated this person, or like, what would people think of you if you were friends with this person? You know, like it's giving me that kind of energy where it's very prideful, it's very ego driven. It's not like for, you know, the happiness purpose. It's a lot of just like, insincerity, yeah. Just a lot of insincere energy. Like people that don't really care about you, but are pretending to basically care about you. Yeah, again, like all that sympathy is just a knife. Like you guys talking about me is just a knife. Like even if it's good, even if it's positive, like, you know, you might not mean exactly what you're saying behind the scenes. So that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. Is that like that's what this person is surrounded with. They might like come from a lot of money too. They might like, or just come from like a very high standard sort of family. Like even if they don't come from a lot of money, might be very religious or something. Yeah, especially with like royalty, deep emotions, infinite love, and declaration of love, hopeless, romantic, and perfection. Okay, so this definitely could be love for you guys as well. I feel like this person just has a lot of deep emotions for you. Even if it's not, this friend just really has a lot of deep emotions for you guys. Like they have a lot of love and it's never ending. Even if this person is trying to get in between of it, they're just not going to be able to because they can kind of see right through that. And even after all this time, they still think about you guys, you know? You're still on their mind. You're still the first thing on their mind when they start to gaze off. They're like, maybe like I should start to see things from a different perspective because, yeah. Like I definitely feel like this person, this friend or whatever, partner, whatever this could be, they're definitely going to be like declaring something to you guys, I feel like. Or maybe even like if it's not to you guys, then it's to this other person, basically like, I don't want you in my life anymore. Like you pushed out a really, really, really good thing for me, you know? Like it might just be like that. Even if you guys don't get to hear it, I feel like you're getting to hear it from me. That like, you know, you guys were right. And this other person was clearly bad. And you guys should have spoken your truth. And I feel like, you know, if this person is bold enough and if this person really wants to take the higher route in life, then they should definitely be the one to sort of like say that you guys were right, you know? Like, you're right, because you are. You're right about them. You were right about this friend. You were right about everything. They needed to hear this, you know? This wasn't something that they wanted to hear, but they needed to hear it in order to get to the next level. And it might have taken them a lot of time to get to this point, to get to this space, but they're here, so that's really exciting. Let's go ahead and get some more of these little love cards here. So, yeah. A lot of energy here. This person is very emotional. You found out something about me. Okay, so that's really interesting. What is that? What did they find out? What did we find out about this person? Okay, I got one. Love will keep us together. Oh, hello there, fly. That's like the third fly symbology that I've had today. You guys might like see a fly. Like I feel like this person might be a fly on the wall. They just love to watch you guys. Watch your page, watch your feed, watch whatever it is that you're doing. They said that they're very attracted to you guys as well. You found out something about them. I feel like it's just this overall. It's not like they made the wrong choice, you know? And especially with the love here, love will keep us together. Okay, again, this could be a love relationship too. With the King of Cups here, this person just could have been like too emotional for what you guys had to say, to be quite frank. And yeah, you guys are just a star. You look like a sweetheart, but you guys like would literally tear somebody apart, you know, like you're not afraid. I want to see you so bad. Yeah, so this person just feels very distant. They definitely want to come back into your life and see you. I'm hearing hang out. Like they want to hang out, just have a casual little hang. Nothing super serious, even if this is a partner or not. They're very attracted to you guys. So that I feel like we could take in both ways. Like I feel like they just really look up to you guys. They really just admire everything that you're doing with your life and everything that you became and are. They really just see how much you guys have grown and, you know, yeah, we have so much in common. Okay, so you and this person could definitely have a lot in common together. And so that's why you guys were initially, like, attracted to each other, even as friends. You guys just had so much in common, and they want to see you guys so bad. They just really feel, yeah, I feel like they feel bad about the situation. I've been thinking about you a lot. Okay. Again, this is, like, about, like, what are their thoughts about you? My intentions can be selfish at times. Okay, literally, what were we talking about? Like with the friend and like the whole situation, like if this is about, you know, you not being good enough for the friendship or for the family or for the wealth or for the education wise or just like any of that kind of stuff. Like I feel like this person was very selfish in their intentions towards the connection, you know? You might have like been good in all of those areas, but again, like they just were being fed lies and they believed it. And maybe part of them like wanted to believe it too. Part of them like could have been very jealous of you guys, especially if this is a friend. And I feel like just a lot of that can kind of like reflect into, you know, like selfish intentions, even if it's subconscious, even if you don't realize that like part of it is just because of the envy or the jealousy or whatever else it is, you know? It is selfish. It's you selfishly, like subconsciously acting very selfish. So yeah, not you guys, sorry. Your person, whoever is thinking about you guys. So what will happen out of this? I feel like their next actions are definitely going to be like, they're going to be ending this friendship because I feel like they're really recognizing how toxic and insincere this connection is and how it really just feeds into this third party sort of ego. Like it doesn't even really give this person any satisfaction anymore. I feel like this third party is used to, again, just people pleasing. Like they just say like a lot of, like it just gives me like Andy Bernard vibes from The Office when he's like trying to like warm up to Michael Scott. And if you guys don't know, he basically is like very malicious in his intent and he drags down the other person that is the boss's right-hand man at the time, literally to boost himself up. And that's kind of what the situation feels like. Is this person just sort of tore down your name secretly, or I don't even know. Like it feels like it was very secret because it just feels like, you know, you guys like fell out of a connection. Yeah, because of this other person. So, and it feels very like what happened, but this person is definitely thinking a lot about you guys. They're remembering you guys and they're doing a lot of introspection, especially when it comes to this connection, everything that happened. Yeah, because I really feel like this person feels bad for everything and just how everything went, you know? They really do feel like your soul family or your like soul tribe. You're meant to be in each other's lives and they might have chosen a karmic, you know? Or like something like that. Like even if it's a friend, like it just really wasn't like a soul friend, but they just chose somebody that made them feel good. Okay, yeah, that's what I was getting at with like the Andy Bernard thing. Is that like this person just feels like they just tell this individual like whatever will make them feel the best about themselves. Like that's literally it. It's like they will literally just keep feeding them, which like in some cases like that's really, really good. Like obviously we want to be boosted up, we want to be hyped up, you know, we want to be lifted up to the gods and just like praised and everything. But at the same time, like we need constructive criticism to grow, like especially at times in which we might be self-sabotaging ourselves or not going for something that is, you know, meant for us or made for us or, yeah, just around somebody that is not very good for us. So yeah, I love this for you guys. I really feel like you've taught this person such a valuable lesson in this lifetime, and you've really just shown through it all. And yeah, it feels like this third party is just kind of like talking shit. Like that's what I'm getting at the end of the day. And you guys are just standing there and glowing. Like you're literally just standing there like this, glowing, gleaming, living your life, not even caring. And this person is just like over there still to this day talking shit. So, that being said, keep glowing, keep up your beautiful shine. And if you want to be in an episode of Dirty Talk, the podcast, all the information is down below for that. Feel free to send me an email or a voice message all about your story, ghost story, inspiration, advice, whatever you are looking to seek out of the podcast. That is what it's all about. So yes, baddies, I love you all so, so, so much. I will see you very, very soon, okay? Alrighty, hello to those of you who chose pile number 3. Let's get right into what your person is thinking / feeling about you guys. And we're actually going to start today just with the Britney Spears card overall. So let's read a little bit about that. But without even reading it, like I already kind of know a lot about this card because I love this card. It's called the Forest Fairy. So I feel like you guys are definitely in tune with nature. You guys love to get outside. You guys are very naturally beautiful. You just carry yourself very well, very elegantly, just naturally. The way that you guys just exist is very naturally beautiful and stunning. So I feel like this person just really finds you guys very magical, ethereal, very beautiful naturally. But let's go ahead and read a little bit more about it from the book here. Alrighty, Forest Fairy. Oh, I always get lost. Okay. Everyone needs time to themselves, including the Princess of Pop. When it comes to much-deserved rest and relaxation, Britney keeps it low-key. Trips to Hawaii, horseback riding, swimming in the ocean, and enjoying the beauty of the great outdoors. When you're feeling stressed, overwhelmed, or tired, there's nothing like getting outside and grounding yourself in nature, something Britney can definitely attest to. Channel Forest Fairy Britney when you need to hit the pause button and reunite with your sense of childlike wonder. Ooh, okay, so I love that. Yeah, I really feel like this person, like whenever they're connecting with you, they really feel uplifted, very positive, like they can just have a lot of fun very effortlessly. It's just so easy to be around you guys because you really do see the beauty in every single aspect of the world. You're like a breath of fresh air, just very rejuvenating, relaxing, very calming to be around. So this person definitely sees you guys as like that kind of a person. But let's get right into it today and find out what is going on here. Okay. So this definitely feels like a very secret admirer, especially starting out with the 8 of Swords here and the King of Swords. It feels like somebody that's like not like willing to admit their feelings for you guys. Like there could have been some sort of ending here, especially when it came to the situation. It could have been a situationship, this kind of vibe that I'm getting. Especially with the secret admirer here. It's almost like this person like could not admit their feelings for you. Or like even if they had them, like they just literally cannot admit their feelings for you. Like that's basically all that I'm getting. But like because of that, it kind of led to some sort of ending, or like there might be some sort of separation right now, or you guys are just like, I'm taking a cool off, taking a break from this because this person needs to figure themselves out. Like clearly they're admiring me, but they're like not admitting it. Like that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting, especially with the King of Swords here. Like this person feels very straightforward, very logical. They definitely stalk your socials, like, heavily, like, all the time. Yeah, and you absolutely stand out from the crowd, especially when it comes to, like, other people. I feel like you guys are this, the person's #1 option. Yes, like, I'm hearing Von Dutch by Charlie XCX, where she's like, it's okay, yeah, to just admit that you're jealous of me. But it's not really that vibe. It's like, I'm your #1. Like, it's okay to just admit that I'm a fantasy. That's it. Okay, there we go. Yes. It's okay to just admit that you guys are literally the fantasy when it comes to this person. Like, they are obviously very obsessed with you guys. And, it's clear that, like, you guys are this #1 option. Like, you guys ride to the top of all the competition. Like, there's clearly nobody that can even hold a candle to your guys' flame. So I love that. Yeah, we've got the Magician here. So I really feel like you guys are just like master manifestors. Like you really just can create your own reality based on anything. Like, and especially with the Forest Fairy here, like I feel like you guys are very DIY. Like you just like to get down and dirty, as in you're not afraid to get your hands dirty when it comes to creating your dream future or your dream life. You're not afraid to really just like embrace whatever's next and see what you already have around you to create this dream future. Yeah, like you guys are very like money savvy. I'm hearing very spending savvy, but also like very, very magical to be around. And I feel like that's what like really drew this person to you guys, is just because of your energy. Like it's very magnetic, and I'm actually getting throat chakra blockages. So it really does feel like this person like has all of these feelings towards you, and I'm here to like validate that, because it really feels like they just haven't said anything. They're very like secretive about it, especially with the Eight of Swords here. Like they are absolutely admiring you. Yeah, you guys might actually have multiple options here that are thinking about you guys and stalking you as well. With the Hanged Man here, yes, it's all about seeing it from a different perspective. Exactly. That's why you guys are here today, because you're probably like thinking about like a couple of these people, two of them in particular, and you're like, what the heck is happening? Like, why are these people on my mind? I'm like living, I'm thriving, like I'm being that bitch, like I'm getting my money, I'm getting my bag, like why am I thinking about these people, you know? Like, because I feel like you guys are that bitch and you really do rise above the competition, but it's literally because these people are thinking about you. And that's why. That's literally it. So that's why I'm here to validate you guys today, because it can make you feel crazy, especially if people like don't admit the feelings and everything. Yeah, you guys could be getting into a new connection here, and this person could be like seeing that, and they're kind of like tripping out about it a little bit. Definitely. They are not okay. But I feel like, yeah, especially like if you guys are in a situationship, I was just watching, Love Visions Exists Alice. I love her so much. And she was like, if you're in a situationship, like there's literally no point in like not dating around, you know? And like I completely 100% feel that, because like I have a partner right now, I'm very happy with him, like everything is perfect, but before I was dating him, I was in a situationship, right? And like rather than like sitting there and just like wasting my time in it, I like spent my time actually dating around and like having fun. And I feel like, you know, that can be said also, that like, how should I say this? Like, sometimes like that can defer the person from wanting to see you, because like you're dating other people on top of seeing them. But like ultimately, like you guys see where I am now. Like I ended up with somebody that's incredible, like literally top dog in my opinion. And yeah, basically I feel like this person though is definitely not forgetting about you guys. So yeah, they're gonna be making some declaration of love here. I feel like there's multiple people that could be asking you guys out, coming out here, because you guys are just like absolutely incredible. Like people just seriously cannot get enough of you. They literally cannot forget about you. They love how romantic you guys are. They love how perfect you are. Like all these people are literally just saying that you are like so perfect. You glow. Again, it's something about that natural beauty. Yeah, basically all I was saying was that like if this person can't handle it, then you're gonna end up with somebody that's better than them. Like that's basically what I was getting at before. That was my sneaky vibes there. Mirth, beware of financial issues, egotism, unbalanced, and masked. Okay, so that's really interesting. Like one of these people might come off like they have a lot of money, but they actually might have some financial issues here. And like a lot of that could be caused by their ego. Like I've seen that happen in cases where like people like gamble, they invest way too much into companies that they know nothing about just because, you know, they have daddy's money, that kind of vibe. So just because somebody has money doesn't necessarily mean that like that's gonna last, you know? Like you really want to find somebody that has like the mentality of like a long term goal, if that makes sense. Because yeah, like people that have like short-term goals, like people that just want to go viral, right, on TikTok or whatever the fuck, people that just want to like hit the lottery. Like, that's great, you know? It might give you that initial boost, but like, you've seen the studies. Like, a lot of people that win the lottery end up losing the money like the next year because they don't know how to handle those finances. And it's the same thing with like the followers too. It's like, sure, like you finally went viral, but what are you actually providing to people that's going to make them want to stay long term and substantially? So in reality, like, it seems like a lot more work to, like, yeah, like, that's basically just what I want you guys to find in a partner. It's like somebody that, like, it seems like it's a lot more work to, like, go for things long term, but it actually, like, the payoff is so much more significant, you know? Like, it really, really is. Like, if those people were to take half, even just like a quarter of their winnings from the lottery and just invest it into something, even just like not even investing it, but just putting it into like a high yield savings fund. That way, like, it'll actually substantially grow for them and work for them. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting off of this. It's like, this person like might not have that energy. And so that's why I'm like really walking you guys through this and explaining this, because if this person does not have that energy, then they are not substantial long-term partnership. And that's what you should be looking for. You should never be looking for those like quick short bursts, you know, because that is where, oh my God, that's hilarious. I shuffled and the egotism unbalanced and masked came out. So yeah. It's just always something to be cautious of. Like, I just don't want, you know, like, especially, like, you guys are such freaking hard workers. Like, you guys really, really, really work for your coin. You work so hard. You know, you're so romantic. You're so beautiful. You carry yourself so well. You're really good at saving. You're really good at, even if you're not good at saving, like, at least you're, like, learning about it and you're trying to be better about it, you know? And that, to me, is, again, long-term substantial growth versus, like, getting into something where it's just going to be quick, what do they call that? Love bombing. That's it. Yes. Thank you, spirit guides. Love bombing. Yes. Versus like a substantial long-term relationship. And you guys could even be like, oh girl, I heard that before. Yep. Because that's been in all my other relationships. Like, I fall for that all the time. The love bombing. Do not fall for the love bombing. Okay. You guys are literally so substantial. You're long-term. You are wife, husband, spousal material. You are not somebody that is just to be, you know, messed around with and then thrown to the side or undecided about. Like, you guys, I would make my decision towards you guys in like a day, less than a day. Give me 0.2 milliseconds and I will have a decision. You know, like, you guys are just like that incredible. And I don't know, like, I just really feel like, yeah, I feel like that's what's going to be coming in here. So that's why this is a big warning. But on top of that, you guys also have another option here. And you guys are really going to start to see a lot more encouragement, creativity, inspiration. And who knows, like, this person could definitely fess up and like become this bigger person, really stand up, especially with a death card here. Like, they could have a major ego death. They could have had a major ego death because you guys maybe put them through it too, which go you guys, because you could have been like, hey, like, I'm not going to be that person that's just going to wait around for you, you know? Like, again, I'm spousal material. You see the finger, put a ring on it, you know? Because you guys are long term. You guys are literally till death do us part. So don't be messing with me like that, okay? Don't be messing with me like that. Like, that's just what I'm getting, is like, this person's really playing. Yeah, but I feel like you guys are gonna just get this beautiful sense of renewal and optimism, especially after all of this loss. So this person definitely could be coming back here leveled up, and that's why I'm feeling the two energies here, but it's really just because they've like completely changed as an individual and really leveled up. But I also feel like you guys definitely have multiple people around you, just because, come on, you cannot deny it, especially with your energy, the forest fairy here. Like, you guys are beautiful, you're stunning and elegant, and like, you love nature. Like, what's better than that, you know? Literally nothing. Okay, but I definitely want to get some more messages here from this person or both of these people. But yeah, definitely very heavy here, heavy energy. Oh my, lots to talk about. Let's start with these. Your kindness has changed my life and you hurt my feelings. So that's kind of funny because those are both like very different. But I definitely feel that. Like, I feel like this person, like, you definitely gave them some sort of wake-up call. Like, there is definitely no doubt in my mind that you guys were like, hey, like, you gotta get your ish together because this is not gonna last. Yeah. And I'm thinking of forever. That's kind of funny. And I am thinking of forever. So, you know, you have to also think of forever too. But I feel like you really hurt this person's feelings, but they ultimately see like how kind-hearted you are and how nice you are and how like you would never just say something like that just to say something like that. Like, you really do put a lot of thought into your words and into your actions. Like, you literally don't just like speak. Like, again, that's where the gracefulness and the elegance is coming from. It's because you guys are very graceful and elegant. So it's like, yeah, like I'm seeing like Blair Waldorf from like Gossip Girl. Gossip Girl. I don't know if I said it like that. But I'm seeing Blair Waldorf from Gossip Girl. Like, I feel like you guys just have to carry yourself very well. Just because like you guys might be, you know, come from money or maybe not, but you're going towards a lot of money. And so you have to sort of act like that. And so you can't have somebody that is spending based on their ego and acting like that because, or even just acting out of their ego, because then you know that that will lead to financial issues because they'll be spending to act out of their ego. You know, those are the people, those are the men that have like the midlife. I love how I said people and then immediately went to men. Women, maybe some women too, but mostly men who go through the midlife crises, and then they buy the muscle car, right? And then they spend all of your hard-earned, hard-saved money on something that fills their ego. So it's like, that's the kind of energy that I'm getting. Like, that's so specific, but literally, they might like already like have judged you in some way that kind of like shows you that too, you know? Like, they might have judged something that you had or just like deemed you less value or something like that. Yeah, like I think about like my $5,000 car. Like, people judge it all the time. And I just like don't care. Like, it gets me around. And I'm not the type of person that literally cares about cars like at all. Like, I take care of them, clearly. Mine's lasted me for 5 years and I've had it. I got it for $5,000 freaking dollars. And it's so good. And like, that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting, is that like you guys have like something like that, or you guys are just very proud of, you know, your accomplishments and things that you've gotten, and you don't really care about like the glitz and the glam. Like, I'm seeing like, which is weird because I saw like Blair Waldorf. So like some of you guys like might care about the glitz and the glam, but like, how should I say this? Like, you guys get the vibe. Like, you get the vibe, you know? Like, you don't care about the glitz and the glam. Like, at the end of the day, you really just care about, like, your family and you know, yourself and your pets and everything around you. That's not, like, things and stuff and money, but just, like, love and relationships and connections. There we go. Yes. And nature, the beauty and love of nature. And so I get that kind of vibe from you guys. And I feel like that's what this person feels too. And so that might have been like where the disconnect was as well. Oh my gosh, you guys. And I just saw a spider in a web paralyze a bug that is bigger than itself, and now it's starting to like wrap it in a web. So that is very symbolic, and that's very interesting here. Like, yeah, I feel like that's very interesting. Like, they're kind of saying like, don't, yeah, like almost like they want you guys to be the spider. Like, they want you guys to be very strategic about your next moves here, because this person might seem like bigger than you or badder than you or better than you or whatever, but they're actually like not. They're actually very tiny, and they just have a very inflated ego, and so it sort of stands out. And like, I know like people like that could be very attractive because they can like be very cocky and like, you know, confident, and it's kind of like sexy to like see that. But it's also like not hot, like long term. You know, like we want something really, really good long term. Obviously we want the confidence and like the sexiness, but it's like, yeah, I'm thinking of forever, you know? That's the kind of energy. And I love your body. Yes, you guys have such a great body. You guys could be working it out. Hello, Pilates princesses. I've been doing Pilates and ballet, and it's just been really, really, my body has been loving it. Like, ballet, you guys would not believe it, but it is so toning. You found something out about me. I've been thinking about you a lot. Ooh, we know it. Oh my God. Literally, what are they thinking about you? This is what they're thinking about. Like, they're literally thinking about this entire situation. I feel like spirit guides, your spirit guides just like really came through me today to basically be like, we have to warn you, because even though pretty on outside and hot and sexy, maybe not long term, maybe short term. Maybe if they come back and they've like blown up and everything, because I definitely feel like, yeah, this person's very attracted to you guys. They love your body. They're thinking a lot about you guys. You found out something about them though, and I feel like that's through this reading. Maybe you guys found out something like, maybe like that was very eye-opening for you guys. You guys were like, oh yeah, this person, like, they did judge me on this, you know, and I didn't think about that like that. But yeah, they did judge me on that, you know? So you guys might be thinking about that, or just, yeah. And I feel like that might be something that you found out like right now as you're watching this, but you could also be finding out here something very, very soon about them. Wow, you are beautiful. This person is like very, very physical. Can I say that? Like, am I allowed to say that? Especially with the, I'm very attracted to you. I love your body, and wow, you're beautiful. Like, I love it that they love how beautiful you guys are. Like, but like, duh, you know? Like, kind of like, duh. Like, we get it. Duh. I'm in love with you. Ah, okay. Well, there's the declaration. And I'm lost without you. Yeah. Yeah. Vibe. I just like, you guys are so independent, and like, I never ever want somebody to be like draining and straining you guys and using your money and using you guys, you know? So like, obviously have fun with this. Yeah, I'm seeing the scene from Practical Magic. I just watched that movie for the first time. If you guys have not seen Practical Magic, but you're watching me, hello, go watch it. It's such a great movie. And like the witches in it were basically talking to Sandra Bullock, like the main character, and they're like, we didn't think that you would fall in love. So just don't let yourself fall in love. But if you are in love, then F it, you know, just go with it. Just have fun. But I really feel like this person's very lost without you guys. Also, you definitely have options too. So just always keep an open mind. You never know who could be coming in here at the right time, or who could be leveling up at the right time. I really do feel like this person wants to change, especially because of your kindness. Like, they really do feel like very affected by the way that you guys are just so kind to other people. Yeah, even though throat chakra blockages, they would never admit it themselves. They are very, very influenced and changed by that. Whoa, okay. So I thought the bug was just like gonna completely wrap and kill this other bug, but the bug has now started to break free. Oh my gosh, change of events. Okay, let me get one more card here. Oh, no one can take you away from me. I think you are out of my league. Like, duh. I mean, obviously you guys are, but that should never defer you. That might be like why this person feels the need to overcompensate too, especially like with their ego and stuff, is because they just feel like you guys are very much so out of their league. Okay, I want to get like 2 more cards. I just love prying. I love prying. That's why I do this. There's like different kinds of like witchcraft and practical magic as well that the witches are doing. And the 2 like older witches, she's like, they love to look into other people's love lives and meddle. And that's like me. I love meddling. But not really. I love like making sure that you guys always get what you deserve, especially if this person did run away, like they're saying here. They really do feel like they did run away. Yeah, but they will be back. Okay, that feels good. There we go. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget, if you want to be featured in an episode of Dirty Talk, all the information is down below for the podcast, so definitely check that out. Also, I like want to make this like, you know, like my little TV channel. Like, if this were to be my own little TV channel, what would I want on it? So if you guys were to think about like your dream witch TV show, like TV channel, what would you want to see on it? Like crafts? Do you want to see potion making, potion spells? Do you want to see like old books that I find, thrift, vintage, witchy adventures, witchy travel vlogs? Like, what is your guys' dream? We can also, obviously, we're still gonna do like tarot readings, collective readings. I would definitely want to start doing a ton more of collective readings as well. But just like really allow your imagination to run wild. And like, if you guys were like, okay, if this was the 90s and there was like a adorable witch TV show on my screen, what would it look like? And what would be on it? And what would we be doing? Because I just want to make everybody's dreams and fantasies come true. But like, that's kind of like my vibe going into 2025 is like, I'm really going to change this channel around to be like, obviously still tarot reading galore, okay? But like maybe like little intros of different things or like little mini videos or vlogs or whatever. So yes, just let me know what you guys are dreaming of and I will make it come true. So yes, I love you guys and I will see you very, very soon, okay? Goodbye. Alrighty, hello to those of you who chose pile number 4, the Siren. Let's go on ahead and get right into your reading about what the person that is on your mind today is thinking about you. Whoa, I'm like stuttering already and I just feel very intimidated, especially by this Siren energy. And this is my Britney Spears Oracle deck, by the way, you guys. So let's read a little bit about this card. There she is, dripping in diamonds and at the height of her pop star power. Woo! Britney dazzled in the Toxic video wearing nothing but shimmering crystals, a nod to her iconic "Oops, I Did It Again" VMA look. Toxic and the album In the Zone signified a new dawn for Britney. Ooh! A more mature, sexual, and independent moment for the star, who continued to burn very, very brightly as the Siren. Britney entices and enchants, knowing that everything she needs for her journey is within her. Ooh! I love this. Actually, I really, really love this for you guys. I totally just feel like, you know, obviously not just this, but I feel like you guys are very easily attracted to. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but you guys are basically like the Siren, where it's like, you literally cannot help but be attracted to you guys. Like, you are just that beautiful, you're sensual, you're sexy, you're very intelligent, I just heard too. And that is especially what makes you incredibly sexy. You guys might read a lot, do a lot of research, watch a lot of educational YouTube videos, you know, financial literacy, glowing up, psychology, philosophy, spirituality, just everything. Like, I feel like you guys are very well versed. Yeah, they're also saying art and history as well, which I'm looking to get a lot more into art. I don't know about history though. I try, you guys. But anyways, I feel like, yeah, you guys are going through a very independent moment. This person definitely sees you guys as a very independent person, somebody that does not need them at all, or anybody for that matter. You guys just attract anybody just because, you know, like, that's the thing is, like, people feel like they're very replaceable in your life. And they quite frankly are, which I don't think is a bad thing, because you guys, I just heard our angels. Like, you guys are just sirens. And people are like, you could literally do no harm. Like, I feel like people end up replacing themselves, if that makes sense. Like, they walk away before you even get the chance to be like, no. And I feel like you guys would never even do that, because again, I'm getting very like angelic vibes coming off of this pile here. Like, you guys are just very angels, and yeah, people end up replacing themselves because they just like literally cannot handle you. Like, you're so intimidating. Even doing this pile, I'm like blushing because I just feel so intimidated by your beautiful power. Okay, yeah, and they wanted me to look one more time. A new dawn for Britney, and also I'm seeing height of her pop star power. So I really feel like you guys are coming on a new dawn. Maybe you guys just entered it, or you're entering it literally right now. As I'm speaking, you could have like watched my video from a couple weeks ago that was about like you're now entering into that like stardom season of success, era of success, and I really feel like you guys entered that like 2 weeks ago, and so you're really just living in it right now, existing in it, loving it, which I love that for you guys. Always feel free to share your pages down below. I love to see it. But I feel like this person is really watching you right now. So let's see what this person is thinking about you right now as you're watching this video. The Hierophant. Okay, so this person is definitely wanting to take things to the next level with you guys. I feel like friends to dating or friends to best friends kind of energy here, or dating to engaged. They're really looking to just level things up. Again, intimidation, throat chakra blockages also in this pile as well. With the Three of Cups here, I really feel like life of the party energy coming from this. Like, you guys walk into a room and it is completely illuminated. You are just so beautiful and vibrant. Like, people cannot stop but stare at you when you enter the room. And you guys just really feel but also fill the room with your beautiful presence. And you might also have very empathetic tendencies as well, where you could just feel for other people. But I feel like with time, you've really learned to like level it up to where you're no longer just like empathizing with anybody that comes your way, you know, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are a lot more selective with who you're empathizing with. Yes, there we go. This person feels like you have a lot of options around you. They think about how, you know, because you guys are the life of the party, yeah, they're saying that they want to wear you like the gem that you are. Like, they really just want to show you off to all of their friends and bring you around to their family members. Knight of Wands, so they're very passionate towards you guys as well. And Queen of Coins, yeah, wow. They literally are just so intimidated. Like, they totally feel like a knight in comparison to your queen, you know? And I don't think that that's a bad thing at all. Like, I just think that that shows that you guys exude this major strength and confidence, and they love that about you guys. They love that, yeah, they're telling me old money. So I feel like you guys just dress very well. You look very neat, very clean, tidy. You smell good. You are organized. I saw planners and things. So they're thinking about how just like organized you are. I feel like they're also thinking about how they can like organize or orchestrate some sort of series of events in order to get you to date them. Like, they're very strategic with their thinking here. With the Knight of Wands here, they're just so passionate towards you guys. They literally cannot stop talking about you. I hear them talking to their friends. I hear them talking to their family members about how they're so excited to bring you around them. This could be like a new person that like you're just about to date. Like, you're like on the brink of like dating, and this is like your confirmation. Like, they are like really, really, really like so excited to ask you out. But they're like, it's gonna be a process, because clearly you guys are the siren, and clearly that's not just like some easy sort of energy that you can get to. They know that. They've heard about that. I feel like you talk about that. I feel like you make that very clear. You know, yeah. I just heard your confidence is what you bring to the table, you know? So I feel like you guys really focus on what people bring to the table and what they show you, rather than what they just sort of like tell you, or, you know, like, yeah, the proof is in the pudding. Like, you guys really, really look for what people can bring to you, you know, that can bring you to the next level as much as what you can bring to them, you know, because that's what a lot of the time, and that's why you guys are the siren. Oh, that's why like people are literally so addicted, and like, because that's why you guys get like partners and and love interest like so easily because you don't reach for that shit, you know? Like it literally just so naturally comes to you and flows to you. Wow, you guys, you are just so beautiful. This person, that's why it's like, this person feels like they need to really have everything organized and strategically orchestrated and planned out because, like, you know, like, people really do have to come to you with, like, an offering. I'm seeing, like, gifts. I'm seeing money. I'm seeing trips. I'm seeing just, like, all of the luxurious little things that you could possibly want. This is so interesting. It's like so in contrast to the last pile because I really felt like the last pile I was heavily having to like coach and like remind them like who they are. And some of you guys might have even watched that last pile and like have now shifted and now you're on this pile. But I feel like, or maybe like just a little bit of mix of both. Like you're kind of like, you know, but I feel like if you were drawn to this pile, you guys are on this like path. Like you're already, like, you don't need no coaching. It's coming to you so effortless, so easily. This person is thinking about dating you. They are thinking about how you have all these options, how you're worth a lot, how you're very valuable. Yeah, they're even saying, like, if they were to propose to you, they can't just come with, like, any ring. Like, they're telling me that, yeah, that they have to come, like, really with, like, some heavy carrots. Also, with this energy that they just brought to the table, they're saying that, like, you have been through some things before and they've seen that or they've heard about it. You've expressed this to them. Maybe, like, you haven't even expressed this to them, but this is just a vibe that they get, like, just by being around you. Like, I feel like you have gone through some traumatic situations where things were very distant, cold, in love, where you were very stabbed. There could have even been, like, cheating involvements or just, like, yeah, very not good situations, basically, when it comes to love. And I feel like you've really grown to this state and just empowered yourself because of it. And because of that, you're attracting way more substantial and higher value partners, but you also don't just accept anybody, you know? Like, because you can't just trust anybody anymore. You know, you've been through it. But I feel like you guys have gained a lot of confidence and a lot of strength through this. Ooh, you guys have really just leveled it up. And this person sees that and they feel that about you guys because it's an energy that you bring to the table, you know? Like your presence literally is so magnetic. I feel like this is my celebrity, my influencer pile for sure. Yeah, you guys are just like so, ooh, powerful. I love this. Okay, let's try. Intelligence. What did I say, you guys? What did I literally say at the beginning of this? Like, you guys are so intelligent. Yeah, and so spirit guides were really like, like, we love that. Obviously, I'm focusing a lot on like your attractiveness, your magneticness and everything. But spirit guides are really like, do not forget to focus on your intelligence because that is literally what brings you so much good luck and good fortune. And it's because of the fact that you're able to really look into areas of your life and see, where do I need healing and where do I need to, you know, tell myself that I'm doing a better job, because I am. You know, at the end of the day, I'm really doing a lot better of a job than I think that I am, you know? Which I feel like that's like some like something that what is that? Like an affirmation that you guys need to say to yourself, because you're really getting lucky, you're really getting blessed here. You're already in the middle of the success season and it's just getting started. I mean, come on. I said in the middle of it, but like it's literally the beginning. Like, Everything is just getting started. Yes, remembering loved ones. Again, you guys are super intelligent though. So, and you really do look into those areas of your life and heal them for the benefit of yourself. And because of that, you're leveling up. You are becoming a lot happier. You are recognizing the little things around you that just make you so much more lighthearted and happy and are proof of your manifestations that are coming true. While they may seem very tiny and very small, at the time, they actually end up being some of the most life-changing steps and things that you could have possibly done for yourself. So congratulations. Like, honestly, if you're in this pile, I don't know why I feel the need to say this, but this is just really what this person is thinking. They're very proud of you. They feel like, you've done a lot in this lifetime. Yeah, remembering loved ones as well. Presumption and grace and difficulty and strength. Exactly. You guys have really been through something that was very earth-shattering and earth-shaking, and you've really leveled up. You've brought things to the next level, and this new person that's around you that wants to level things up is really kind of recognizing that and seeing that. Yeah, they're telling me that this person could have been around for a while too, but they've just you guys have never dated officially or something like that. But they've seen everything that you've gone through basically. Yeah, and I'm very attracted to the vanilla scent over here. So again, I just feel like you guys are very sweet. You're very nurturing. You're empathetic. You, but for the right people. And also, yeah, with vanilla, it's such a sensual scent. Again, I feel like you guys are just so delicious and so magnetic. Okay, let's see more about what this person is thinking. Ooh. Yes! Okay. Renewal, optimism, and transience of life. I really feel okay, here we go. Yeah. Because I'm why am I literally bringing all of this up? But this makes a lot of sense. I feel like you and this person went through something very similar, and you're really sort of renewing their optimism of life. Okay, there we go. And I feel like you're really just showing them that you're not just telling them again, because you're the type of person that not only wants people to bring it to the table, but you show them that you bring it to the table, okay? Because you guys have been through some shits, okay? But you have come out on top, and you've shown this person that that is exactly what's happened to you, so it will happen to them as well, as long as they stay positive and they keep thinking about the positive side of life. I feel like you're really just renewing this person's sense of optimism about the world. And that's why I had to go through everything that you sort of went through, because I feel like it's very similar to what this person could have gone through. And you guys just have that major sort of connection in that way. But let me get some more cards here. I feel like things are really starting to turn around. Grace, gratitude, admiration, and love. Exactly. Yeah, I feel like you guys are really showing just how grateful you are for everything in life. And this person is seeing that. Yes. And they're no wonder this person gets everything, because people want to give you everything, because you're so grateful for everything that you get. You guys are yeah, I'm seeing you guys could start getting gifts as an influencer. You guys could start getting gifts from sugar daddies, sugar daddy universe, just everything in life. Everybody literally just wants to gift to you. That's what I'm seeing, because people are so drawn and so attracted to you. And again, they feel like they literally need to bring something to the table in order to impress you, okay? That is coming through so strong. Yeah, a little bit of throat chakra blockages, egotism, unbalanced, and masked. Let me see what that is about here. Yeah, very different from the last pile. Ingratitude, childlike youth, and immaturity. Yes! Okay, there we go. Thank you so much, spirit guides. So basically, they're saying that, if you let your ego take over and your ingratitude take over, this like insecurity and immaturity, like you really just let that side of you shine, you get so much less from the world. You know, like if you guys would have gone through those traumas and then just really let it like take over your life and let it rule your life and been like, okay, the world just sucks and it just sucks, period, then that is exactly how you get stuck in like the non-siren aspect of your life, right? It's like, then you don't end up getting anything. And I feel like that's why I'm kind of talking you guys through this, because again, that could be where this person is. That does not necessarily mean that they are a lost cause. They definitely have a lot of room for improvement, but I feel like they're already improving. And I feel like you guys already see signs of that. There's a lot of good luck that's coming in to here. Yes, I've been seeing ladybugs everywhere recently, you guys. Comment a ladybug down below. Everybody will be so confused, but it is our little sign for good luck and prosperity. And I swear you guys are going to see a ladybug after this reading, okay? Whether that be like a graphic of one or an actual one. Like I tell you guys, I've literally been seeing them everywhere. And one literally flew and landed on me. And I was like, wow! It's like so magic. It's such a magical little sign. I'm sorry, I just like shook everything. But it literally is such a magical little sign. So I feel like definitely don't be on the lookout for that, because you don't have to. Like it's literally just gonna come to you again, because you guys are the sirens, okay? But you're totally gonna see a ladybug. And yeah, so just be ready for it. But yeah, totally abundance, a lot of love, a lot of blessings in your life, a ton of good fortune. This person is really just thinking about like how, like ever since they've started talking to you, the world has just gotten better. Like I'm seeing the movie Yes Man with Jim Carrey, where it's almost like you are the seminar and this person is Jim Carrey, where he goes to the seminar and he, like the person at the seminar is like, you have to say yes to everything for like the next 90 days or whatever. And so he's like, okay, sure, fine, whatever. So then he starts, or he's like, yes, you know, because he has to say yes to things. So then he starts saying yes to everything. And, at first, it goes very, very bad and things, you know, seemingly don't go his way. But then out of the blue, you know, things just start happening and they start just going his way and everything starts becoming positive and he starts being like more optimistic with saying yes and taking more chances and trying more things. So that's just like the kind of vibe that I'm getting off of this person, is that like they could be in that energy where like they might need the seminar of like, here's why you need to manifest, okay? Like, here's why you need to just like allow things to come to you and heal yourself in the meantime while things are coming to you. Because when you're working on yourself and you're healing yourself and you're filling those gaps in your own life, then the universe is like, okay, well, here's some more of that, because I see it already existing in your life. So here would be a better option for you of, you know, that. So yeah, so that's just the kind of energy that I'm getting off of this. Like, I feel like you guys are just such a positive and optimistic and beautiful influence in this person's life. You guys are the person that inspired them to start saying yes to more things and situations and adventures and being more optimistic about their future and more, lighthearted about life. And again, you guys just are like the life of the party. I feel like this person is obsessed with you guys in the best and the healthiest way. They just really admire you guys. They love you guys, seriously. And they really just see, yeah, again, grace is really, really coming through here. So, and presumption in difficulty, grace in difficulty, you know, like I feel like, again, you guys have just held yourself, you've held your head high even when it got hard too, you know, even when your head got heavy, you guys kept it held high because you're like, even though I see this in front of me, this is not my outcome. Like, this is not how it's going to be forever. You know, this is how it is right now. And this is how I see it because, you know, this is how it is. And then you start going more towards that. And then it becomes more of your life. And yeah, and I just feel like you guys are just really inspiring that in this person. So again, I talk about this in like a love sense, but this could really be like a family member or a friend as well. Somebody that you guys are just really, really, really inspiring to change around their life and see how much more beautiful life it can be and is, and be more grateful for even the small things, because the small things are ultimately sometimes more valuable than the big things. And, you know, if this is a love and this is like a partner that you're inquiring about and that you're sort of unsure about, take that as romantic advice as well. Sometimes like those small signs that a person is romantically interested in you is actually like the big key indicators that, you know, this is a love, somebody that you should definitely pursue. Yeah. Security, pride, toxicity, fantastic extravagance in nature. Yeah, it's like, even though you guys are this beautiful and wonderful, talented, stunning, confident, baddie, Oscar winning, Emmy winning, Nobel Prize winning, just beautiful, wonderful human being of a person, like, people are just like so confused as to how you could not just be like toxic as well, you know, and not remain as beautiful and as humble as you actually are. Like, people are like, especially this person is genuinely, yeah, confused, because I keep getting this like insincerity, pride, and toxicity. But I feel like, you know, it's just natural to you guys. Yeah, you're just that good at like repelling that negative energy. Even when people are like speaking from their egos, like you can really, really tell, right? Like you guys can just really, really tell. Okay, but let's get some more messages from this person and see exactly what they are thinking. You scare the daylights out of this person, okay? Again, so intimidating. Literally, what did I say? You guys are the sirens, so you're very intimidating in your nature. You're very beautiful and magnetic, but that also draws a lot of people in, which also leads to a lot of seeming competition, even though it's not, because when you have your eyes on a person, you are pretty set, but it is sort of dependent on what they bring to the table. Yes. I think you are amazing. Oh, yes. I knew this person is just so wholesome and so sweet. They definitely think that you guys are just so amazing. And they never met anyone like you guys before. Yeah, you're very just unique, you know? That's what makes you guys the siren. So, yeah, at times in which, like, I feel like, yeah, that could be part where the trauma comes from, because they're showing me, like, in your younger days, you guys could have been really ridiculed or outcast because of how different or how unique you are, or, you know, your thoughts, your opinions, just whatever. I also just heard bullied too. So you guys absolutely could have been like bullied as well. But as life has gone on, you've really turned it into more of a strength for yourself. And you've realized that, like, these people tried to put you down because they saw, like, how powerful you are. And because of that, you guys have really healed yourself and reminded yourself that these are just random people's opinions at the end of the day. And even though it might have affected you in a very profound and deep way, you know, it doesn't have to, like, long term. And it can still come up, but you can heal from it. And you can say to yourself, you know, like, who were they to say anything to my childhood self? Like, honestly, that's just coming from their own insecurities. If you let me, I'll take care of you. Exactly. Like, yes. Like, I feel like you guys are healed, but you still have your moments, you know, where you definitely need somebody to just kind of like remind you, and not even like remind you in like, you know, like you're a not confident way, because you guys are absolutely confident. You're absolutely beautiful and you're stunning and you're wonderful. But there are going to be like times when things like trigger you, you know, like we're all human beings, and you really want somebody around you that's genuinely going to like see those kind of things about you and not make you feel bad for like feeling that way, you know, and actually make you realize like why you're probably feeling that way. And it's okay. And that, yeah, you can heal yourself. We also have, I have been having regrets. Okay. I only believe in science and facts. Okay, so those two came out very fast together. So this person maybe could have ridiculed something that you guys have said, because again, especially with the yes man vibes, like starting as the Jim Carrey, like he was very skeptical about the entire thing. He was very like non-accepting, skeptical, did not want to do it for the life of him. And like he only really believed in science and facts. He's like, you know, I don't really believe in like signs or anything like that, like whatever. But he still decides to go with it. So I feel like this person could be having regrets because they just straight up like didn't listen to you when it came to like manifestation or like something spiritual like that, or sort of writ something off that you might have said about spirituality or manifestation or something like that. And they're definitely having regrets about it because they're starting to see like how magical it is for you. Yes, I feel like they ran away from this because they're a little bit scared. And they're thinking of forever too. Wow. Yeah, they just don't feel ready, but they said, don't forget about me. And by not feeling ready, that doesn't mean like they're not like, how should I say this, spirit guides? Okay, they just like don't, like there might have been something, oh, okay, I got it. Thank you so much. They did not feel ready at the time. So something might have happened where like kerfuffled or whatever, that went wrong. And like they just were not ready for it at that point in their life, but they still needed to hear it. So it could sort of like spark that interest in their life and they could see how it was necessary and how it fit into their life, if that makes sense, in the long run. So that's sort of like psychically like what happened. If this person did like kind of run away from you or from the connection or something to do with that. Yeah, it was literally just because they did not feel ready, but they feel very, very connected to you guys. And they find you guys very interesting, especially your thoughts and your opinions. They're jealous. Okay. Yeah, if this is a friend, they're absolutely jealous of you guys. Yeah, and they're talking about you guys to others as well. So yeah, you guys could definitely have multiple options around you guys, and that's why they're getting a little bit jealous. Again, we talked about that, but it's perfectly fine. They're talking about you guys to others. They're talking about what you guys said to them. Again, you guys are very magnetic. They're seeing just how everything works out for you guys so positively and so wonderfully. Like you guys are just so optimistic and so grateful for everything that happens in your life. And because of that, it literally makes everything better, and it literally encourages the better to keep coming into your life. And people literally do not feel like they can come into your life without gifting you. So that is literally your powerful energy. You're so influential. Go out there, keep influencing people. I literally just, I love you guys so much. You guys are so wonderful. So yes, thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all, and I will see you very, very soon, okay?